So I have a BJ Penn update. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I think I made my last update back when he had those, wasn't it like 3 arrests and 6 tickets or whatever. But we have an article to read in which he still thinks his family has been replaced and is taking his family's um fortune, but he uploaded a video not even 3 hours ago, and he looks completely different from when I last made this video. So we're gonna go through this. You guys know how much this story means to me. This is a story that blew up the channel. So please stick around, watch this video. Really quickly, we gotta start off with this. This was posted a day ago. So BJ Penn believes his mother was taken out and replaced 15 years ago. UFC legend BJ Penn believes his family has been. Yeah, alright. UFC legend BJ Penn has displayed some worrisome behavior in recent months. He's been arrested several times and faced charges ranging from abuse of a family or household member on 2 separate occasions, failure to appear, and violating a restraining order. The prodigy is due back in court next month and plans to defend himself. Several months ago, Penn began making posts on social media alleging that his family has been taken out and replaced. Again, you can't say certain words on YouTube. It's stupid. By imposters trying to steal his assets. On Monday, Penn claimed that his mother was replaced 15 years ago. Both of his daughters had been replaced. His brother JD had been poisoned, and there are tunnels under everyone's houses used by the alleged um attackers. They this is one of the quotes which Israeli writes in one of the posts which we're going to go to his Instagram after to watch the video that he just posted. They took my mother out when she worked at the Department of Agriculture 15 years ago. Then they took out my dad, I don't know when exactly, and then first kid out, Avea, when she was just a brand newborn baby. They replaced Avea with another baby in disguise. And then the second baby, Kalia, is not even mine. She's just in a disguise that looks like me. They poisoned JD and his whole family, and then they took by and then and and they took by. I hate this text. They took by the time I noticed what was going on. It was just me, and I realized that they use the trees and they use tunnels. They have tunnels everywhere under everybody's house. But you piece of shit, unaliving thieves, don't ever forget when you fuck with me, you fuck with the best. Wherever you want to take it, I will beat you in every single fucking area. Um, yeah. So this was posted.
You watch those nature documentaries on the cable?
Um,
You see the one about lions? Yeah. Get this lion.
I don't know if that's gonna get me copyrighted or not. But yeah, this was the post. Yeah, Mayhem Miller commenting. Rich people never have to quit. I don't think this is head trauma alone. Let's get Batu and bad friends away and see how things change for you, BJ. BJ. I agree, and I really hope that that fucking shitbag that was in the original videos of him being arrested, that I find him. Um, again, he posts a lot. There's him in the police station. There is again. There's just way too much to go to and go through in one video. But where is it here? This is the one where he's pointing out the eaters and that. Um, where is? Can I not find the original? Um, no. So let's run. Talking about ATRO. Can I not find? Okay, like you guys remember the video of him following his mom around the kitchen and saying it's on my mom, not my mom. Look at her house, all that. You know, I cannot find it. I cannot find it. But again, you can just click here. A lot of conspiracy stuff. There's some normal posts. There's what? Democrats are Crips, Republicans are Bloods. Sabotage Squad is MS-13. I mean, I actually like that one. I like that one. I'm gonna go save that one after. Um, but basically, I can't find him now. But he was posting all of those videos, like this one right here. I guess you can watch this one.
There's GD Penn, Reagan Penn, and Kalani Mamazuka were all murdered. And this picture right here, I took it during the governor's campaign. My mom's anti-helix is falling off and in her ear. And then you can see the two different kind of skins on the back of her neck that she's wearing some kind of makeup, a skin makeup. And then here's my brother. I thought his ears looked funny, so I go, let me see your ears. And then I looked and I saw his eye later, and then he has freckles on his ear. And none of us have freckles, not even my white dad doesn't even have freckles. So just I want to ask the Hilo Police Department, what are you guys going to do? Let's get these guys. Let's get these guys. They got murdered. They go find out these people, and then we got to take DNA tests for all the other. Lorraine Shin, my brother's GD Penn.
Okay, so that was back in April, right? And the post just continued and continued up until there was the video of him recording the police in his house. There was this video as well.
This is not the United States! This is not fucking Hawaii! Where's BJ Penn? I'll fucking tell him! BJ Penn! You fucking bitch!
Right, so he uploaded that one on May 5th, and it's very weird because we have this other guy losing his mind. He was screaming for BJ Penn. Apparently, he was arrested in Hawaii, and you know, like logically thinking, like maybe he was buying from the guy, maybe he was using with this guy. That's kind of what I thought, but it just went on and the red text were the big thing, right? Where he was using red text, he was continuing to say, "This isn't my real mom." You got another one.
As
As far as I know, you owe.
I just want 51%.
You owe nothing.
I just want 51. What do you
owe
mean?
Nothing.
But you love.
I'm just telling you.
You're gonna get yourself
you
into a
owe
much
nothing.
bigger problem. We
You
walk
owe
inside.
nothing.
We go inside the court and
You're
you start saying I owe nothing. You're gonna get into a
Investigate.
big problem.
I'm
No,
ready.
we're just talking.
I'm ready.
What
to
are you
go
ready
to court.
for?
Let's go.
Even if you're my mom, even if you're my mom and you walk inside there,
Let the
even if
court
you really were my.
decide.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you,
Let the court
even
decide.
if you
I gotta
really
check
were
these
my
people
mom,
now.
you got to be scared of that. Even if you really were my mom, to say that I own nothing is gonna screw you guys bad. You do know that, right, Lorraine? The company, just give me my
Right.
for the company.
I know you.
So it went on, and basically, he was very adamant. Is this the video of the cops? I know I'm kind of just jumping from yeah.
Very small light in the eye.
Yeah, this was my big video where I thought maybe they were plotting against him. But again, you compare this to the video I will show you right after this, I promise. But again, this is one of the major videos in this BJ Penn situation that I need to remind you of.
But what makes me think that you could possibly swing for an abuse is Gobert managed to get an assault police for getting spit in the eye, saying that the spit caused him.
Give me that goddamn. You're not gonna put that in my face. Hit me. Hit me. No. Hit me. Reagan! Hit me. Why do you have that?
Yeah, there's no abuse family member. So I told Frank my best guess is the whole flashlight situation where he shone the flashlight into the mom's eyes. That's clear criminal temper. And does Hanley know that though? Yeah, he was talking about the mom. Yeah. He talked to. But my best guess for the abuse is. Right. So it's just like. So did he damage the lock or did he tamper with it? So CPD then. Yeah. But CPD is.
You can hear him in the background too,
I don't know if that would fly.
very vivid
That
way.
would be a civil matter. Like if I punch up, it could probably be articulated that that's the mom's bedroom. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah. For criminal tampering. Because you're trying to deprive her of the use of that lock.
Right? So this was when he kept breaking into the house after he had a restraining order, and he was arrested, I think, like 5 or 6 times on that restraining order. But now we get to his latest post here. This is the main one I want to go over. This one he
What's
posted
dangerous is when the universe
2 days ago. Um, of the 10 to 12 million people that read this Instagram daily or not, which ones of you actually who the world, know how the world works? Sorry. Which one of you actually know how the government funds these people, helps these people, and protects these people, and what their job is within trees, within tunnels, and within the war itself? Now he's saying that at quite a quite a specific time with you know, a certain Jeffrey and a certain big guy in office, and definitely no, outrage or controversy going on there. But again, the red text is one of the things. But he posted this video a few hours ago, which is the main thing. I watched this and I instantly hit record. He looks much better here. I'm gonna read the caption first. Power isn't how much you can hurt someone. Power is how much you can help someone. I didn't start this fight. This is an army of thieves, and they are here to steal everything I worked for. If I ever made anyone money like the UFC gyms, RCVA, and I don't know that one, or did anything kind or helpful for anyone that has the power to make a difference, I would appreciate your help with this robbery that is taking place in Hilo, Hawaii. Damn. They are trying to make attempts on my life, and they are trying to provoke me to attack some of them. But which I just showed you in that video, right? but I take the bait and I touch one of them, I will go to jail and lose everything. I didn't know who else to ask, so I figured I asked any of the business partners that we had good business relationships with to give me help against the army of thieves. Now let's watch the video.
I need your guys' help. I've been pushed out. This is the house I grew up in, lived here my whole life. Fought in the UFC, became a world champion and all that stuff. And Mark Mashtroff, UFC gyms. I know we do really well to help promote the UFC gym companies. And just that's it. That's the house right there. Show them again, the house I grew up with. I'm kicked out of the house. An army moved into all of these houses. I need your guys' help. They got me staying over here in this studio. Right here, if I go anywhere near the house up there, I try to get my dogs, get whatever I can. I'll be arrested. They got me over here staying in this studio. And just think about it. No one's here to help me. And, you know, if any of my sponsors out there that, you know, I stayed extra long or I did anything, you know, because I always know if I was going to do a signing, I never leave early. I always stay, even if I got to stay longer. But they got me staying in this studio right over here. They want me to do my laundry at the laundromat. And I'm the world champion. I'm the one who went out there and took the punches, took the blows. And here we are, getting pushed out of everything, about to have everything stolen from us. All the money I made from the UFC gyms, all my sponsors, all invested back into my family, into everything. Every dollar I made invested back in. I'm about to get it all taken from me. And I need your guys' help. Dana White, Lorenzo Fertitta, Pat Tenori, come down this time and help this time, please. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
This is what we wanted to see, BJ. This is a video that we've wanted from you for the past 6 months, five, for however long it's been. It's been too long, man. And 100%, if we can get behind Ben Askren the way we did, we can get behind BJ Penn too, because like I said in the beginning, BJ Penn is legitimately one of my favorite fighters. I'm not just making it up to get sympathy from you guys. Genuine, BJ Penn is one of the guys that got me into this sport. And that video right there, again, walking around, drinking water, the little things that, as you know, a guy who went through psychosis, as a guy with an addictive personality, you pick up on these things. I remember when I was doing this, one of you said that you were watching it from rehab, and that really hit me. And so I wanted to make sure that each video I made on this was, you know, a good video. It brought new information, and I did my best to explain what's going on. But this is the same thing that we saw from that video from Nick Diaz, sorry, off of Buddy's Instagram, where he was asking everybody to leave his house. He wants to clean his house. He's been working on jiu-jitsu. I want to see that with BJ Penn, man. Anything that I can do, you know, I only have 2,000 subs. I don't have much money. Anything I can do, making this video, making shorts to help BJ Penn, 100% I'm there. But yeah, please, UFC, go out to BJ Penn, fly BJ Penn into Las Vegas, and give him something to do. Let him know how much he is loved, how much he means to this sport. And I'm not asking only Dana White, only Sean Shelby, the UFC, Hunter Campbell. I'm asking you as well, the viewer, the fans, show your appreciation for this man who built this sport into what it is today. I know we're at 20 minutes, but I did this in every single video I did about him. If you don't know anything about BJ Penn, dude, BJ Penn was a fucking animal, man. Hold up, where is the statue? Um, like, fuck it. We'll switch it up today. We're gonna go, maybe not. Um, if it loads, there we go. So, for those of you who had no idea who BJ Penn is, you'll look at his record and you think, man, this guy sucked. Complete opposite. Majority of those losses were on this 7-fight losing streak where he fought. He should have retired at the Nick Diaz fight, honestly. Maybe even after that Frankie Edgar fight. But in his prime, beat Matt Hughes, lost to Frankie Edgar twice, TKO Diego Sanchez, submitted Kenny Florian. Sean Circle was a beast back in the day on everything. He had the loss against George St. Pierre, beat Joe Stevenson, beat James Culver for the belt, who James Culver was the first ever lightweight champion. Matt Hughes, DSP, beat Renzo Gracie. Fought Lyoto Machida at fucking heavyweight. Again, this guy fought in featherweight, ended up in featherweight, fought at lightweight because that was the only class. Again, won the welterweight title, fought Lyoto fucking Machida. And if you don't know who Lyoto Machida is, do yourself a service. Lyoto Machida highlights. Maybe you've only seen the John Jones standing guillotine. Machida in his prime was a dude, he was one of the craziest kickboxers. Rodrigo Gracie, Dwayne Ludwig submitted Matt Hughes, Tekken Gomez, Matt Serra, legends of the sport, Dean Thomas. Like, BJ Penn, he had two things. He had cardio when nobody else had cardio. He was a brawler, he was a scrapper. But he had a dedication, a grit that nobody had in his time. And when BJ Penn was training on his game, BJ Penn was the baddest motherfucker in this sport. I'm gonna say it. BJ Penn, I still have him high in my all time rankings. I get it, the sport grows and that, but like when you look at what BJ Penn did for the sport in his career, in his prime, dude was a fucking animal. But I hope he can bring that animal instinct into getting sober. And I don't know, man. Building up BJ Penn, I don't know, the podcast. Do a podcast, man. I'd love to join you on that. But I wanted to do this update immediately after I watched the video. I know this is a longer video, but again, I'm emotionally invested in this story. I went through psychosis, and I want to see the best for BJ Penn, man. But that's what I got. Later.